Everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Hundy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tattletales. Nice to have you with us. What a lovely way to start the day. Thank you so much, my dear. In fact, will you hold this a moment? I'll be back. We have a special day for you. I think you're going to see what I mean in just a moment. So without any further ado, I'm going to introduce our guest for the day. Winning money today for the blue section, the star of Match Game 75, Mr. Gene Raybern and his wife, Helen Raybern. Yes, never know.
Hello there. Hello, 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 hello.
Well, you've been here before, and it's good to have you back again.
Thank you very much.
For the yellow section, and now you'll get the idea, the star of The Price is Right, Mr. Bob Barker and his wife, Dorothy Jo. Somehow seems fitting to have the bananas with you, doesn't it?
We have so many MCs, I thought this was an audition.
If it is, I'm in big trouble, folks. Dorothy Jo, how are you, darling?
Pretty good.
You all set to go for the bananas?
Already.
Okay, you've been here, too. As a matter of fact, everyone has been, but not in this capacity, because as you can see, this is MC Week. And now, winning money for the red section, an MC from Show Offs, Mr. Bobby Fan and his wife, Elaine Joyce. Showing off, will you? Well, here we go, gang. I told you it was going to be kind of wild. And
So jealous.
Will you stop showing off, for God's sake?
That's right. You're such a jealous human being.
Yes.
Bob didn't get up. You got up, Gene.
I have a broken toe.
Oh, that's why you didn't get up.
That's right. As a matter of fact, Bob does have a broken toe.
that.
You broke your toe last time.
He broke his toe.
He did? Oh, that won't help at all. Elaine, if you're ready to go.
Bob has a broken toe.
All right. Enough of that. Save that till you lose. Here comes the first question.
Hi, Elaine.
It's worth $150. And Elaine, are you there? Can you hear us? And are you ready?
We're all here, but you're not paying any attention to us.
Well, we're having a wonderful time out here. Here we go now. Ladies.
Okay, do it without us then.
No. That's not nearly as much fun. Here we go. Ladies, do you think that people in show business are exposed to more sexual temptation than people who are not in show business? Okay? Don't say anything. Okay, that's it. Ladies, think it over. We'll come back and find out if you do not. We'll start with you. Gene, what will Helen say?
Well, I don't... I haven't talked to the milkman lately. And the Iceman has his pick. Can you remember all that old stuff?
What we should have gotten was a snare drum.
But I would say that in show business, the temptations must be greater, you know. With
You think so, eh?
chorus girls and semi-clad women and all that.
You know, that's why I got into show business. I thought there'd be chorus girls and scantily clad women. All I get is Gene Wood. I don't understand. I don't see any chorus girls around, but you think so, huh?
Yes, indeed. Well, you've been in Broadway musicals.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, well, there they are.
There they
You didn't
were.
notice they were there.
No, because Ann was backstage all the time.
I see. Okay.
Keeps her eye on me. You're going to say greater in show business.
Yes, indeed.
All right, let's bring on Helen and see if she says so, too. Helen, do you think that people in show business are exposed to more sexual temptation than people who are not in show business?
Honey, where there's a man and there's a woman, there's sex, and it doesn't matter what business you're in.
So the answer is no.
No.
And that's not what Gene said. I got to tell you, though, I think...
I guess there's some logic there.
Very much
Now
so.
that you put it that way, Helen, I think you're right. I'll change my mind.
Yeah, it's a little late.
Right there.
The blue section is thrilled with that, however, Gene. Thank you. Well, what will Dorothy Jo say?
Well, it seems to me now that some of our friends are, you know, doctors or attorneys or in the insurance business and so on. And I honestly think that they, some of them are living a lot wilder than some of my friends in show business.
Yes.
And so I'm going to say that that she will say that the sexual temptations are no greater in show business than they are anyplace else. And if she doesn't say that, why, she just doesn't know what she's talking about.
Okay, so, but what we want then is a yes or no. So do you think that people in show business are exposed to more sexual temptation than people who are not? The answer is no, they are not.
No.
More. Okay. I think
Why
you
check with her? Let's just go on.
All right, let's move right along. We'll just give you a share of that.
You know the answer.
Let's bring her on now. Dorothy Joe, do you think that people in show business are exposed to more sexual temptation than people who are not in show business?
Well, I think in Barker's case it wouldn't be true because about all he ever sees are the cameramen and the stagehands and Johnny Olson. And so I would say probably no more than anyone.
That's right. You're right. That's funny.
I'd like to say one thing, though.
Surely.
Johnny Olson is a cute guy.
Yeah. Oh, I know that. What will Elaine say?
What would Elaine say? Incidentally, Johnny Olson's a good dancer, too. What would Elaine say?
I don't know.
think
I
that-
asked you first.
Oh, that's right. That's where I heard it. I think, yes, I think, shh, I'll hold it down. No, I was going to say what you say. I think that the temptations are tremendous in show business. I've always felt that, being in business a long time. All I ever meet are show people. I mean, I work with dancing girls and actresses, and there's a lot of temptation. Even this girl in the front row is driving me crazy. I live with a bad midriff. Are you in show business? Doesn't matter. What's the difference?
Would you like to be?
Would you like to be in show business? Well, get your foot off my
How
seat.
soon
Stand
would you
up
like
and
to
say
be in
hello.
show business?
Go ahead. That's all right.
Would you like to go on
Right,
the
I
road?
want to say, this is not bad.
No,
Right?
yeah,
Okay,
right.
sit down.
Okay.
All right.
So you're going to say...
Luckily, Elaine's back there and she can't see what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, I would say the temptations are more, yes.
Yes, the answer is yes. You think that people in show business are
I hope
exposed.
so, Red Six.
Okay, let's bring her on. See, here she comes. Elaine, do you think that people in show business are exposed to more sexual temptation than people who are not in show business?
I didn't know we were to me already. It was so quiet back here. Well, sure.
That's what he said. Sure. You're right. Wasn't that easy? Elaine and Bobby, Dorothy, Joe, and Bob split the opening pot. We'll come back in a moment, split a lot more. We got a whole castle full this week. Don't miss it now. Come on back. A lot of fun. Stay tuned. First question, we have all MCs on the panel. It's the way it's going to be for the next week. Tomorrow, I will be on the panel with my wife, Ann, and Gene Raybern will be your host. And the next day, Bob Barker, and then Bobby Vance. So don't miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Here we go. Second question, ladies. It's worth $150. It's for you. Ladies, what makes you feel more feminine? Being taken care of by your husband, or reading in English, or taking care of him? I'll say it again. What makes you feel more feminine? Being taken care of by your husband, or taking care of him? What makes you feel more feminine? Think it over, ladies. Good question, too. Yeah, and we'll start with you, Bob.
I think that in Dorothy Joe's case, she probably feels more feminine in taking care of me.
Really?
Because she waits on me hand and foot. Now, you wouldn't believe that, some of the things she has said about me on your show. I know. But
Especially
she really
foot
does.
now.
And I don't think she'd do it if it didn't make her happy. And I think she's happy being feminine, so I think it makes her feel more feminine. I certainly hope it does, because I'd hate to have her stop waiting on me.
Yeah, right.
I'm spoiled now.
Let's hope it goes that way, yeah. Okay, you'll say by taking care of you. Good question. Let's see what happens. Here she comes. Dorothy Joe, what makes you feel more feminine? Being taken care of by Bob or taking care of Bob?
Well, I really wouldn't know what it would be like for him to take care of me. I've been taking care of him for 30 years.
And so that's the way. That's what he said. You got it. Well,
I hope this doesn't ruin my lovable image.
no, it doesn't. You need to be taken care of, too.
Well, I need to be taken care of. I have a broken toe.
Yeah, she has a broken toe, and if we do all once more, I'm going to throw up here. Bobby, what will Elaine say?
I think Elaine will say, I always go the opposite of Barker here. I don't know why, but you said that last time we won. No, I think that Elaine always says to me, she likes when I'm nice to her, and I think it makes her feel feminine and nice. She's always nice to me, but I think she feels better when I'm nice to her, because she always says, you haven't brought me flowers in a long time, or you haven't opened the door for me lately, or whatever. You know, I think she likes that little touch that men do for her, and I think that's, they agree. So if we're wrong, what's the difference, right?
All right.
Well, life is over anyway. What's
So
the
if you're
difference?
wrong, the difference is they'll beat the daylights out of you after this.
that's it.
Here we go. Let's bring on Elaine. Elaine, what makes you feel more feminine, being taken care of by Bobby or taking care of him?
What makes me feel more feminine?
Yes.
Well, naturally, when he takes care of me.
That's it. You got it. Okay, thank you, Elaine. Now we come down here to El Gino.
And we're going to try and keep it. I don't want to break my winning streak
No.
here now. Well, now, Helen will say, since she's a traditionalist with one foot in the past, that it's more feminine. She feels more feminine if I take care of her. And I believe that in Freudian dynamics. If the man takes care of the woman, that makes her feel feminine. But if the woman takes care of the man, that's a maternal manifestation there.
Oh, in Freudian...
Yes, and Helen is not my mother. She's my wife.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yes.
Tell me that. I knew that right away. All right.
So I take care of her.
You'll say, she'll say when you
Right.
take care of her.
Right.
Let's bring her on. Here she comes. Helen, what makes you feel more feminine, being taken care of by Gene or taking care of Gene?
Honey, I feel like a little old magnolia blossom when he dotes on me.
Yeah, that's what he said. You're right. You're all right. We split it three ways, gang. It's halftime. We will step to the rear, gentlemen, if you will. We'll bring the ladies out front. We'll come back with the second half. Don't go away. You're a wonderful group today. See you in a minute. We have the wives of these charming gentlemen, the charming wives, as a matter of fact. Fellas, if you're ready to go, Gene, you have to catch up to Bob and Bobby. They have 125, you have 50. This question's worth 150 bucks. Here we go. Men, there was a recent story in Arizona. I read this, too. A man who was taken aboard a strange spaceship and questioned by beings from another world. 5 witnesses saw him disappear in a blue light. Which follow-up story would you rather read in tomorrow's newspaper? That the incident was true or that the incident was a hoax? Okay? Think it over, fellas. We'll find out, won't we? And we'll start with you, Elaine.
Oh, I knew it.
Would Bobby want to believe it or not? What would he like to...
I don't know.
Well, does he believe in UFOs and flying saucers and things like that?
I don't know.
Well, let me ask you this.
What time is it? Maybe he does. Gee, I don't, I never asked him that. I had my fantasies about it. I'm really straight. I know what it is. But as for him, would he want it to have happened, huh?
Well,
or
that's
not?
what we say. The follow-up story, would he like to believe that it was true or that it was a hoax?
He might be a little scared if it had happened.
Mm-hmm.
I would like for it to have happened because then maybe they could come down here and straighten us out.
Yeah.
What do you think, folks? No? No.
A hoax?
He'd want it to be a hoax.
He would, eh?
Yeah.
All right. She says yes.
Look at this.
Do I
Where
know?
we go?
All right, let's bring on Bobby now. Hey, Bobby.
Yay!
Well,
Bird.
5 witnesses saw him go away in this blue light.
Yeah.
And now, what's the story going to be in tomorrow's newspaper that you want to read? That it was the real thing, that it
Well,
happened, or that it was a
I'll
hoax?
tell you, it'll be much more exciting to me if I read he wins somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not what Elaine said,
No,
however.
she said, what'd she say? What'd she say?
I said what the audience told me you'd say.
What did
Don't
I
blame
say?
it on me.
Why? Wait, what did they say? What did you say I said?
I said that you'd want it to be a hoax.
Oh, that's what's so
Oh.
exciting about a hoax. Besides, I think there are other beings on other planets.
You do?
Sure,
I never
absolutely.
asked him, so
See,
I didn't know.
you didn't discuss that with Elaine before you came in today.
I went last Tuesday. I was back Wednesday in time for the matinee. I went to Lowe's Moon. I did a weekend there. I did. I got $750 for the club date.
And then they move it. With luck, you'll get to RKO Mars. Here we
That's
go.
right.
Helen, what will Gene say?
Oh, all practical Gene, hoax all the way.
Hoax, eh?
Absolutely.
Doesn't believe in UFOs?
Not for a minute. Not
Really?
for a minute.
Is that right? You know, it was interesting. We had Buzz Aldrin on not too long ago, and he said he doesn't either, which I thought was very interesting.
That's because he's from Mars.
No. Because he's been
He's
there.
been
you
there.
Silly. All right, you'll say that Gene will say a hoax.
Hoax.
Here he comes. Gene, what would you rather read in tomorrow's newspaper? That incident where the fellow went away in a blue light and was taken away by these beings. Would you like to read that it was true, or would you like to read that it was a hoax? Gene? Are you there?
Would you repeat the question?
Yes, sir.
No, I'd just soon read that it was true.
No, that's not what Helen said. Why? Why, Gene? That's
Well,
why.
here's the thing. Mankind has loused up this planet so badly.
Yes.
I thought it would be nice if we could find another planet and have a fresh start.
Yes, uh-huh.
On the other hand, man fears the unknown, and I would be very fearful if I knew that somebody was watching me from outer
What about
space.
that long,
True.
boring hour conversation we had the other evening about it's not true, it's all a hoax, and
Oh,
now
yes,
you're
of
telling
course.
me it's true.
Yes, well, of course.
Well, we said what he'd like to believe.
It's a man's prerogative to
Yes.
change his mind.
No, Gene, you've got it backwards. No, I tell you. Oh, take the man off of his show. He's a complete dum-dum. Can you believe it? Sorry, Gene. Dorothy Joe, you can get the whole thing for the banana section.
Well, gee, I wish it were my mother-in-law over there, because she's just crazy about things like this. You know, the Bermuda Triangle and
Yes,
all that.
yes.
But Barker, I think he kind of liked that Orson Welles thing years ago.
Yes.
And I think he'd rather have another phony.
He would like to read that it
now
was a
they're all
hoax.
turning on me. You think he'd like the real thing? No, I think he'd go with the hoax. He'd rather not think it was true.
Okay, so he'll say it's a hoax. He'd like to read that it's a hoax. Here
I
he
think
comes.
so.
Shh, don't give it away now. Don't say a word. Not a sound. Bob, no one's gotten this correct yet. You have a chance to get the whole thing for the bananas. Would you rather read tomorrow's newspaper and find that the incident was true or that it was a hoax?
As I recall, the girl with the bare midriff is in the banana section, isn't she?
That's true, yes, Bob. I wonder how he knows that.
She would be very appreciative if I should get this right.
That's right. She'll probably find some small way to show it, too.
She just left.
She went to my dressing room.
Yeah.
As I recall, the question was, would I rather
Would
that
you
it were
rather?
a true story or a false story?
That's right.
I think I would rather it were true.
That's not what Dorothy Joe said. You lost her, Bob. I think she's going up the aisle even at this moment. Hey, guess what? No one got this one right, so don't worry about it. That $150 goes over to our next question, normally worth $300, then will be worth $450. So it's okay. We'll be back in a moment and play for $450. Don't go away. What do you believe in it?
This season.
No one got the last question right, so this one,
Don't
normally
remind
worth
us.
$3, is worth $450. Okay, here we go.
Right.
Big one, gang. This will decide the game, too. Men, in show business, sometimes we have to tell people what to do, and sometimes people tell us what to do. Which would you say you're better at, giving orders or taking orders? Good question, too. Think it over, fellas. We'll come back in a moment. Now, everybody here has their own show, and you are in the position of being an employer, sort of, and an employee also from producers. And what do you think, Helen? What will Gene say?
Hard. Now, if you ask about home, giving orders would be the core. This is work, isn't it?
Uh-huh. And it's phrase, which would you be better at, giving them or taking them?
All right, I'll say giving.
You'll say giving. Okay. She says giving with a finger. That means...
Their fault.
That's right. Okay. Okay. Let's bring on Gene. Gene, what do you think you're better at, giving orders or taking orders?
You are talking to your leader and you will obey orders!
That's right. That's what she said. You got it. That's right. I don't know why we can't get a signal on it for you, but you're right. Is it broken? Is the camera? It's broken. But you're right anyway. Don't worry about it. And thank you very much, sir. I'll do everything that you tell me to.
All right.
Dorothy Joe, what will Bob say?
I think he'd say giving orders, too.
It'll be giving, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Here comes Bob. Bob, what do you think you're better at, giving orders or taking orders?
Regardless of whether it's true or not, I know what Dorothy Joe said.
Yes, what was it?
Well, get a camera on me now. Get this microphone up. Get ready for my answer. I'm better at giving orders.
That's it. You got it.
Oh.
All right, Elaine, it's down to you. What's Bobby going to say?
Well, not to break this wonderful chain. Oh, God. See, Bobby's more of an actor, you know. He has been an MC for a short period of time. So he's better taking orders, not exactly orders, but from a director, they tell you what to do and how to feel. So I would say that I know I should hurry, but I'm trying to figure this out, that he would say he's better at giving orders.
That's what I thought you meant. You're going to say giving? Are you?
Taking.
Taking.
I'd say he'd say taking.
Okay. No, I think your reasoning is very proper. All right, let's say taking. Here he comes. Bobby, I don't want you to in any way panic. This will decide the game.
Oh, yeah, Will?
The other two gentlemen have it correct.
Would you just quickly read that?
Surely
I'll give you
I will.
a direct answer.
Sometimes in show business, we have to tell people what to do,
Right.
and sometimes people tell us what to do. Which would you say you're better at, giving orders or taking the orders?
Oh, this is a wild stab. Taking orders.
That's it. You stabbed right. Elaine and Bobby, Dorothy Jones.
We won it?
And Bob and Helen and Jean got it right. We split it 3 ways.
Oh,
however, time is up. We have a tie. The Bananas and the Reds have won it. And we'll come back and let you know how much they've won. Oh, it's fun to see them in this position for a change. We'll be back. Bananas and the Reds with Dorothy, Joe, and Bob, and Elaine and Bobby, $275. We had 1,000 if they would divide. $1,550. Thank you, everybody. Remember, next time, Gene Raybern will be standing where I'm standing. Bert Conley saying so long. Bye-bye.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Tattletales, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program has been edited for broadcast.